What's up, 49er faithful? It's your boy, Chili Whale. Welcome to the 49er Street Squad. Well, Wildcard playoff last Sunday, guys. Woo, woo. It was fire. Birdie was fire. Debo was fire. The MC was fire. Everybody was fire. Man, what a game. What a game. We're going to get so much into that and so much more, guys. I want to thank you if you're watching for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Show brothers some love. And I'm up to like well over 650 subscribers right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and this channel and just having fun. Talking 49er football. Can't thank you guys enough. I have to get that out the way right now. But boy, faithful. Woo! Levi was on fire. It was lit. It was lit. It was so noisy, so loud, so crazy. I'm telling you. It was like that game felt like an NFC championship game, guys. It was crazy. It felt like an NFC championship game. It was just off the hinges, man. I'm telling you. Off the hinges. Exciting. So much happened, man. But you know, the boys came in, took care of business, and reminded those Seahawks and let them know that you guys will always be second to us. Always. Maybe third or fourth. But that day, they were second to us. You know what I'm saying? So we made sure we put those guys to sleep. We made them sleepless back in Seattle. And boy, what a great game. What a great game, man. So, like I said, we got a lot to talk about, Faithful. And, you know, we're going to start it off definitely with our boy this time, Brock Purdy, because, man, Brock the Rock Purdy was on fire. And we got a lot to get into, man. So let me bring in my boy that just checked in, my man, all the way live from Las Vegas. My man, Nana Rio, was in the building. Woo!
What's up? What's going on?
What's up, Rio, baby? Look at him. Man. Look at him. Look at him sitting there. Look at him. I can tell by your face expression, man.
You know. I'm loving it, man. Listen, this right here, this is exactly what we planned, right? We had all this planned out. We said we're going to take Seattle out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to have Dallas, right?
Woo, yes.
Boy, that's going to be delicious, boy.
Ooh, boy. I tell you, you know, I just sit there with excitement in my hands like this, just like this, you know, I'm going, oh, man, what are we going to see in the next chapter in the Purdy saga right here? You know what I'm saying? What is the next chapter? What's this boy going to do? Because I'm just waiting. I mean, you know, he took care of business against Seattle, you know, and did his thing. Now we got the Cowboys, like you said, coming to town. Oh, man, we got to get into it. But, man, we got to start off with our boy Brock Purdy, man, and how he took care of Seattle Seahawks, man, on Sunday, man. I was just telling everybody how crazy loud the faithful were just cheering up in Levi Stadium, man. I think they heard us all the way from Seattle. We were so loud. I mean, I felt when I was out there a couple of times on a couple of them plays, I think one of them was the interception, you know, I mean, the place just erupted. I felt like the building shook. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I felt a little vibration in the building. I just thought, woo-wee.
Were you there?
Bringing it. Yes. Oh, yes. And I'll be there this Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And but man, let me tell you, I mean, even before the game, at the tailgate, the faithful were partying. It was like, you know, every other lane seemed like a block party was going on. That's how crazy it was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you had DJs playing over here and over there. You heard music. I mean, it was just crazy. And you could just, you know, just the crowd. I mean, you know what? I was so happy to see, Rio.
What you happy?
Didn't see that many Seahawks fans around.
Yeah, they couldn't get in, man.
It could have been because where I was at. I don't know, but you know, I seen a few, but I thought they were going to really show up. But see, I was glad that the faithful hung on to those tickets, man. Most of them, and did not let too many of these Seahawks in, because you know what? They weren't trying to overtake our stadium the way we do other people on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can't do what we do.
No.
They can't do what we do.
No. Because the
When
Empire.
we come through, we read out. We read out.
That's right. We read out, man, and we got 49 faithful coming from all over the states. You know what I'm saying? So you can't stop us from turning out somebody's stadium now. You know, it ain't the same like that for all these other teams and all these other fans from other teams that come on out here and stuff. But man, I have to say, it might have been about, if I had a guess, at most I would say maybe 5-10% Seattle fans might have been in the building. But, you know, I looked out in the stadium, you know, like you said, it was just read out. I didn't see many at all. It was crazy. But hey, what I was going to say is, let me get a little delay in my voice here, a little feedback.
I'm following your lead, baby. You getting feedback?
I thought I was for a minute, but I think I'm good. My man Jose checking in. Hey, my brother Chili Will, what's up? Let's keep the W's rolling. Let's red out Sunday. That's right, baby. I'm telling faithful right now, don't sell your tickets to any of these cowgirls. I don't want them in my stadium acting a fool, because you know that's what they're doing right now. They came off this easy win, I should say, over Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady and his old butt. You know what I'm saying?
I see people were kind of, I feel like they a little bit too excited about that win. The Cowboys, I think they feel like they did something.
Oh, they're feeling themselves right now.
I think they feel like they did something. They don't understand that Tom Brady looked horrible. The defense
looked horrible. They just looked.
Tampa Bay looked horrible. So Dallas is doing all this right here like they had a big game, but it really wasn't, you know? It really wasn't.
Exactly. They pretty much had their way with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and you know, that's why Dak looked so good. Like everybody's like all of a sudden amazed what Dak did in Tampa. You know what I mean? It was like he hardly had any pressure in his face. You know, he had all the time in the world to throw. Saw his guys open really easy, was putting the ball out there. I mean, you know, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hell, didn't we not just see Brock Purdy just put this guy bed a few weeks, you know, before the playoffs started? I mean, you know, we smoked the guys, you know. So it was like, I knew Dallas was going to beat them. There was no doubt in my mind. I mean, it would have been really crazy if they didn't, you know.
Yeah, if they didn't beat them, it would have been horrible.
Exactly.
It would have been.
You don't walk away with that win, Cowboys. And yeah, you all got some issues, you got some serious problems. But you know what? I said to myself, I'm just gonna let them go ahead, have their little glory right now, little bask in their little win, and be happy and be all cheering and everything, you know. But you know what? I'm telling you, and I know, we're not the Tampa Bay defense.
No.
And getting ready. Dallas is getting ready to see a different team, well, a far better team than what they played last year.
What defense have they seen this year that's even close to the Niners?
If I had to say, I would out the box would have to either say Philly or Washington.
Okay,
those are probably like the two, you know, that I could say. Now you see what happened in Washington. Now we spanked Washington. You know, we weren't letting them come up in our house and they're gonna hip toss us around. We took care of business. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Jonathan just checked in. Let me get the man in here real quick. Jonathan, the man, there he is.
What's happening, fellas? How's it going? What's up, Rio?
Yo, what's up, Jonathan?
Back there, brother.
Yeah.
No, but we talking right now. We're a little bit into Dallas right now, but you know, what was I saying, Rio man? What were we just talking about?
They haven't seen a defense like who?
Yeah, we were talking about Dallas. You said, and we took care of Washington. You said how we took care of
right. We took care of Washington, no problems. You see what happened with Dak in Washington. So I just hope the Cowboys will remember that, because what they saw in Washington is about to happen, like double that power,
triple that.
Okay, well, let's triple it. We'll triple it. I like that. Let's triple it, man. Okay. Let me dial it back. Let's go back. Let's go visit last Sunday. Brock Purdy in Seattle right now. Okay, we're gonna get more into Dallas. We ain't done with Cowgirls yet, that's for sure. But yeah, Brock Purdy comes in the building. Some serious numbers. 4 touchdowns, 332 yards, 131 rating. First rookie ever to have 4 touchdowns in a playoff game. Second most passing yards by a 49er in the playoffs.
Wow.
Jonathan, you was honest last week. You said, man, how can we not talk about the boy? I'm just dedicating the whole show to your boy today. Not pretty.
Well, actually, I was just speaking to how confident we were in him to get that far through the show, and not bring him up as an issue of concern. We're talking about the grass and the weather and things like that the third time around, but to not talk about him, I think speaks a lot to the confidence that we as fans have in Brock Purdy. Being a 7th round draft pick, and 5, 6, whatever starts it is, to not speak about him early, I think just shows the confidence, and look what he does again. Right. I mean, it's like, look what he does again. It's incredible what he's doing. He looks poised. He keeps the play alive. I think I heard that ball that Ayuk dropped, that was an 11-second play. And, had he caught that one, that's a play that's going to live forever with the 49ers. Right. So, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that happened in that game and going forward. So, but he looks ready. He looks ready.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna play some highlights of the game, and not right just yet, but I'm going to, and that's one of the plays, man. That one pass, he was moving around, get open to throw to Ayuk and stuff, man. I tell you, 49er faithful, including myself, would have fell out of our chairs, man, if he'd have completed that pass to Ayuk. That was crazy. That was just crazy. We're gonna see that in the highlights in a minute, man. But yeah, Brock Purdy is just a real deal, man. I mean, I think everybody came in kind of expecting, okay, this is the playoff level now. Can Brock Purdy deliver? Okay, this, you know what I mean? Like the tension gets a little higher, everything gets a little more worked up,
Absolutely.
And the pressure is on. It's out there. You can't act like you didn't feel it, because you could tell even in the beginning of that game.
Correct.
Brock Purdy looked a tiny bit nervous. You know what I'm saying? He was a little bit nervous. What's up, Damian Lee? Checked in. What's going on, my brother? What's up, Niner Faithful? What's going on, baby? Man, we're talking about our boys.
Yeah, he did look like the nerves got him a little bit in the beginning of the game. He missed a couple clean open shots, a little behind him a little bit. But I think after the second half, he kind of settled himself down, and they had their game plan back together for that second half adjustment and took that thing over.
Now, would you say, was Rio watching that? Would you say, was it his nerves that got a little bit best of him, or would you just say maybe it was just the offense a little just off point? Maybe they, what I'm saying, the execution just wasn't there.
I really, you know what? I don't feel like there was nerves, to be honest with you. I think that it could have been the weather, and it
was raining a little bit.
It was raining a little bit in the beginning. So, because, man, I watch Brock. I watch him closely, man. He has so much poise. It's really, I haven't seen any time where I felt like he was shook. I think about the Raiders game. That was his closest situation. Because even with this Seattle game, yeah, they took the lead, but when we came back and we separated, it was over. With the Raiders, it was a back and forth. It was a scary shootout. We went to OT. I felt like that was his biggest adversity, and he overcame that. This Seattle game, I blame it more on the weather early, and then the weather started to calm down, and I feel like he got it together. I just didn't feel like I was worried about him at all. I was more concerned about our defense, making sure we stopped them. That was what my concern is. And then Ward, he was pissing me off. Ward was pissing me off. You notice he did a couple big mistakes, man.
Who, Jimmy or Travarius?
I think it was Travarius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was it just pissed me off, man. It was like he got that penalty right before the half, right? Then he get that late hit.
Yeah,
that was Jimmy Ward.
Oh,
yeah, he smacked
quarterback.
Yeah, he smacked sliding, right? Yeah.
Jimmy then. My bad.
No.
Yeah, but I was pissed off.
One of those Ward brothers.
One of them Wards. They was messed up.
And he laid into him good too. He was gonna take the penalty anyway.
yeah, he was good with it.
Yeah, well, you know what? They were like, you know what? They're gonna feel our wrath. You know what I'm saying? And he took one. Unfortunately, it cost us a little bit on penalty, but you know what? he sent a message and let them guys know we mean business.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We're here to play ball. We're gonna let you all know. Why do you think every team that had played us the next following week, guess what? They lost. You know why? Because it came in like feeling like, damn, man, freaking 49ers jacked me up last week. Man, I can't even play in this game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we make statements on these teams, guys. We've been doing it.
We keeping that streak alive because everybody that gets taken out by us, they can't even play next week. So they done.
Don't want no
We're wearing them out.
I mean, we're about to force half Dallas Cowboys in retirement after next Sunday. To tell you right now.
Man, we started off the weekend last weekend. This time we gonna cap it off. All right, we're gonna be the last game of the weekend. We're going Sunday, last game, and it's a wrap. So when everybody's all said and done, we're gonna come in and like, all right, y'all did y'all thing. All right, let's show you how the Niners do it. Because we getting ready for this NFC championship. Yes, that's where I'm going. I told you this year I am not believing in no jinx. I'm going for the big numbers. Last week I said 40-something, whatever the number was. We hit the 40s. This week I'm telling you we're in the 40s again. You hear?
Oh, man. We're going to get a score predictions later.
I'm for sure.
You're right.
We ain't playing. We got to come out with that confidence, man. Let's not be all timid, man. This is the season.
The Niners, you know what? Let me tell you something right now. Cowboys are like the least of their worries right now. These guys, I know that right now they're practicing, getting locked and focused, knowing they're going to come in here, kick some more cowboy tail because, like you said, it ain't about them. It's about us. It's a Super Bowl or bust. So we got to go out there, perform, get the job done. And we can't let nobody hold us back. Right? And I tell everybody, talk about these games. I say, the only team out there right now that can beat the Niners is the Niners.
It's the Niners. Good job.
You know what I'm saying? If you have too many turnovers, if we're giving games away like we used to, then yeah, we're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But if we go out there with the talent that we have, with the coach that we have, and his offensive system, our defense coach and his defensive system, go out there. If the boys is focused and take care of business, they're going to be smelling like roses in the end. And going back to the score, because, yes, the score was 41-23 last week. And, Real, you were right. They did get in the 40s. You had 46-10 prediction. Antonio had 42-13. He was probably the closest of the score. Jonathan, you had 30-13, and I had 28-17. I was so hoping they would stay on 17. I was like, at least I had that right. But yeah, we're gonna get in the scores though before the end of the show. But let's take a moment right now. Let's take a look at the highlights real quick. And this is gonna just a little taste. If Dallas fans are watching, this is a little taste of what you're in for come next Sunday evening on playoff weekend right here. So let me put this on here for you guys. Let's check it out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Who's that? Is it McCaffrey? Bam! Okay, that's number one at you, right? McCaffrey got his touchdown now. Check it out. Brock Purdy said, let me just scoop this one in myself.
Yeah.
Let me get my points. What you got to deal with, baby? Brock Purdy. Looking good out there. Now check this out. Check it out. Oh! We go to fake. Oh, to right. No, come back to the left. It was open over here. Elisha Mitchell. Booyah. Cowboys have won this smoke, baby. Let's get that 2 points. Boom. Jordan Kittle.
Well, he loved that Kittle.
So far, 4 guys have scored right there. Are we missing somebody? Oh, yeah, I think we are. Let's see who else we got scoring on here. Oh, what's this? Fake over Debo. Pow. I'm out of here. Y'all try to mess with my leg and stuff. I'm going to show you what I got.
Look at man, he switched it into the next gear right there. He was out of there.
Didn't he?
He was out of there.
Crazy.
Woo!
I was going crazy.
Debo. Look at. What time is it? It's Debo time. Yeah. Oh, and this is the play right here we were talking about earlier. Oh, this would have shocked the house. This would have shocked the house. Look at he's looking downfield the whole time. Woo.
Put it on his nose. Put it on his nose. Yeah, he said, I blew it.
Ayuk, how you dropped that, man? How you dropped that, dog? It was in your hands. Look at it again. Look at it again. Look at this. Fake up and get out. Look, he's looking downfield the whole time. You see it? Mm-hmm. Oh, here comes Ayuk. Oh, let me stop. Oh, had it right in his hand. Had it in his hand.
Oh, come on.
Uke. Now look, at the end of the day, pound your chest, baby. Pound that chest, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what the Dallas Cowboys in for this Sunday, boy. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be
my goodness, man. But man, how can you not get excited about Brock Purdy and what he's doing for this team? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just amazing. You know, I was talking to my boy. I said, you know, I just can't believe this. You know, I said, you know, I was trying to keep myself best reserve about this whole thing, not trying to jump so quick on the Purdy train, but he's making me hard not to jump on the train because I said, man, after this, I said, I got to see this playoff game. Let me see how he handles this. And as you can see, my man did his thing. I mean, okay, a little rough start. We understand. But look, he got in his groove, man. There was no stopping him after that. We come out,
you know,
and
like
Seattle asleep. Tell him, Jay.
Like all the good quarterbacks, you know, when they scramble, they're trying to keep the play alive, right? Keep their eyes downfield. He's just not looking for a couple yards and on to the next play. As you can see in the clips, and then also he's just so quick to when he finally sees the guy open to the time he releases the ball. Like identify him, he's there, ball's out of my hands now. There's no hesitation. He's not double patting the ball. Should I go? Should I go? It's like see it and release it. And that's why he's hitting him in motion. I'm sorry, in the receiver's still running. It's just he's not supposed to be doing it. We've been talking about it for weeks straight now. What he's doing, he's not supposed to do. That's what history tells us. But I mean, he's out there, he's doing his thing. He's got that thing in his stomach that lets him just go out there and just deliver and not sweat the situation. Or I mean, the kid's balling, man. I mean, all the accolades and records you've been reading all week long that he's broke. I mean, there was a list. I'll pull it up in a second too. But it was like 10 different things that he did as far as record wise, NFL wise, 49er wise. It's like, you got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. So it's, he's balling. He's ready to go. And he's not one of my concerns coming into the game. I think he's going to be all right. You know, we keep waiting for him to, to have that rookie moment, and he just shows up and breaks more records. I don't know what else to do but believe in him and have full confidence in him going forward.
I mean, I said this before and I'll say it again. What amazes me is that Brock Purdy is just scratching the surface here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not even polished yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I had to knock the kid for just a little something, I would say, yeah, he might have overlooked some players open that he probably could have hit, in some of these games, But again, he's a new guy out there. You know what I'm saying? He's still getting used to this offense. He's still getting, just on that one-on-one with his guys and stuff, and building that, that cohesiveness with them guys, and it's just but yet he's still moving chains. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy, he missed guys. He still wasn't doing it. He paid to take a loss. But at least Brock Purdy, if he's missing a guy, at least he sees somebody else he could throw to and still move chains. So that's why, we could live with that. But other than that, like you said, I can't really point out too many, many red flags whatsoever on Brock Purdy because the man's just getting it done. He's coming out here just looking solid, looking focused, laser focused, and it's just amazing. I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. All the years I've been watching the Niners, and I'm talking about since Montana won the first one with us, I haven't seen. I mean, out of all the quarterbacks that we've been through, and we've been through some good ones. Steve Young, everybody, Garcia. Brock Purdy, to me, he's just looking like like the golden child, brother. I mean, he like Stephen Curry is to the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this guy come in and just changed the game. I mean, I just feel like Purdy is on that scene.
I'm glad you said that, Will, because I got something to talk about that I heard a couple of days ago.
All right,
I heard this on First Take and I was irritated, but maybe it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I need you guys' opinion.
Okay.
So they had the nerve to say that the best place for Tom Brady to go is either the Jets or the 49ers. Yeah, exactly. And this is their plan. They said if Tom Brady goes to the 49ers, trade away Trey Lance, get some picks and all that, get some for him, and have Brock Purdy sit down and learn under Tom Brady for a year or two. I said, what? What? Did y'all not just watch the same game that I watched?
Wow.
This man needs to retire. He gave up his wife for this last year.
Oh,
He wasted his. He gave up his supermodel wife to do this garbage right here. And you want to bring him over here, man? Let him go to the Raiders. You know the Raiders. That Raiders is the that's the retirement home of the NFL. Back in the day, all the players, when they was done in their heyday, they come down to the Raiders and go retire.
That's right.
That's what we send all our players off to go retire. Go ahead, Charlie Garner, Rice, everybody go retire over there. All right.
I talked to one of my buddies, Raider fan. He said, "F no." He said, "F no." He didn't even let me finish my question. He said, "No." He said, "No, not to the Raiders." You know that history goes, but man, that's. You know what I think that is? I think they can't talk all week long about how the Niners are gonna whoop the Cowboys, so they got to find something else to talk about.
And they haven't.
They have to.
They haven't. They've been scared to. You know what they've been talking about more? They've been talking more about the Cowboys, how big deal it was.
Mm-hmm.
They keep talking Cowboy.
Yep.
This
seen the same thing
Monday.
Today.
This Monday, not Monday. I'm sorry, Tuesday. All they talked about was that Cowboy mess.
Let's go.
That's so-called America's team. You know, I mean, of course, when they do something great, it's got to, they got to make sure Jerry's happy, and they got to make sure they talk about it. I mean, he owns half the networks, I think. I don't know, but he's got to talk about their Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? When they do something great, that's why I'm like, let's go ahead, let's let them have their glory right now for 4 days, and when Sunday comes along, you're gonna be licking their wounds just like they do every season.
They better buckle those chin straps up real tight because these boys are coming. Boys are coming. Niners are not no Bucks defense, man. That whole team just looked terrible, start to finish. They look bad. They look bad. It looked like a forfeit. You know what I mean? That wasn't even an entertaining game. So let them. They can sit on that that high horse for a little bit, but once it comes game time, we'll chop them down again.
I thought I was watching the XFL, man.
Yeah, that was a bad show out. But that's all right. They know they better be ready when they come down here. We always talk about number one defense, right? Number one defense. We had the number one defense, but we scored the most points out of anybody at a wild card weekend with the number one defense. Fully rounded, right? We got the number one defense. We got all pros and Pro Bowlers at every level of our defense, but our offense, you know what I mean? It's all like pick your poison. You know what I mean? Pick your poison because, the way Channy's drawing these up, it's like they talk about positionless football. They think about being that defensive coordinator. You got that quarterback back there, right? You got McCaffrey and Debo to the left and the right of him in the backfield. Like that's just I can't get over. Every time I see that one, I laugh. Like good luck, you know what I mean? Good luck because they could run. It's gonna be a fun thing to watch. I'll rewatch the game and I'm just laughing, watching. Like man, we're dangerous right now. Nobody wants to come play us right now.
They don't. You don't want none. You don't want to be coming in here with the awesome threesome, man. Kittle, Debo, McCaffrey, all those guys, man. They're killing it. The Yak brothers right there. They're killing it. Yeah. Ain't nobody stopping them when they get the ball.
Don't let the Eagles lose.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We're gonna give it.
I would not be so. The Giants look good.
That was the playoff bracket.
The Giants look good, man.
I'm calling that right now. That's the team.
You called it a couple of weeks ago.
I'm saying the Giants can beat the Eagles. They had their third string, and they was hanging with them. Just wait till they go full force. All right? Trust me. We're going to beat the whole NFC East. All right? That's what's going to happen.
Exactly. Man, Dean Reynolds said, yeah, we beat Tampa 35-7. That's right. Touched on that. And Dallas squeak on by with their 31-14. You know, I'm telling you, man. I said we ain't the Tampa defense y'all gonna be facing this Sunday. You know, you guys, who you guys in for a serious wake up call? Just don't even know what's waiting for you. Don't even know what's waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? And man, going to this game is just going to be, what's, I'm kind of, and part of me is kind of glad we're facing Cowboys because only because of the tradition that we have over the years, against these guys. We've played a lot of big NFC Championship games, and and we all, everybody knows the outcome of all those games and stuff, and just the history we have. There you go. The history we have with these guys. So, that's why I think this game is it's going to make it even that much more special because, Cowboys coming out of stadium this year. We were there last year, made them look like fools. And we had Jimmy G, like Debo won that game for us last year. Okay. Now we coming back with not only Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, right? Christian McCaffrey, Juszczyk, all these guys. Now you tell me,
and Ayuk's getting all these late crossing routes because they can only account for so many bodies, right? Because our fourth best player, our fourth best weapon is going to be better than your fourth best defender. So that's going to be a mismatch every time. So this is the matchup that the NFL wanted. They're going to sell the hell out of this game. I mean, once it was final, we knew who we were playing. I was like, oh, this is going to get big. This is going to get big real quick. Niners, Cowboys playoff game. Yeah, this one's going to be jumping. I had friends calling me looking for tickets, said they were clicking and clicking for hours because every time they click a ticket, it was sold by the time they went to pay. So it's going to be rocking out there.
And I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Niner faithful, don't sell your damn tickets to no Cowboy fan.
Don't do it.
I don't want to see no blue jersey in my building. I don't want to see no blue jersey in the Empire. I hardly saw any in Seattle. I don't want to see any of the Cowboys. And if you do sell them tickets to them, make sure they're paying you. Make sure you're getting your money's worth. Then make sure you charge them $1,500 for a ticket.
Hell yeah!
Raise that price, they ain't gonna want to touch it. They already complain about the tickets being high. I think the cheapest seat is like $500.
Yeah, they are.
It's getting crazy.
My buddy said last week he bought some extra Niner tickets and then tried to resell them, and because it started raining, the prices dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, "What?" So this week he bought some extra, and the prices are through the roof, and he made his money back.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's a good thinking.
Yeah, to flip it.
And some of the real smart people, faithful. If you're selling your tickets, you sell them tickets for $1,000 or so. I could go to your Super Bowl tickets when we go to Phoenix.
See, that's what you use your brain there, Will. You know what I'm saying? That's how you use it.
This is Texas, man. Texas folks are rich. They got oils in their backyard, man. Come on, they got money.
Yes,
they got money. They want to pay. They want to come to the game. Make them pay for it. Make them pay for it.
Let your money make money. That's right up your alley, huh, Rio?
Will 2,000.
That's an investment.
$2,000. Can you afford $2,000? You got my seat. 2,000.
You got my seat.
Man, forget that. I ain't trying to sell my tickets. No Dallas fan. I don't care, man. But shit, I understand some folks, they got to do what they got to do. You know what I mean? So, man, make them pay for it. That's what I say. But, Dallas is in for a big awakening. These guys are, they're coming off of Monday Night Football, number one. Then they got to travel back to Dallas. And then from Dallas, got to travel another 3 hours out here, so jet lag will not be on their side. You know what I'm saying? I think these guys, they're going to come. I can see them coming out a little energized, ready to want to punch us in the mouth. I feel it. But you know what? It's a 4-quarter game. It's going to be a long evening.
Yeah.
Red gold helmets being pounded on you. Okay? They're going to be done.
I think the same thing. I think they're going to come out with some energy. I think they're going to come out ready, right? They're going to have a little energy in them, but the Niners know that eventually it's going to wear down on you. They're going to keep running their plays. They'll keep running the rock because I think it was Herm Edwards. I heard some this morning. He was like, they've just played a 7-on-7 game against the Buccaneers. They threw the ball 65 times, right? So you hardly getting any run block, anything up in the trenches because you got nobody pounding down on you like when you're running that rock. They're abusing you. So that's not what they're going to get this coming week. You know what I mean? That's Kyle Shanahan's. That's his forte right there. He's gonna blindside block you. He's going to, he's coming for you. That running game is the key to everything. Running game and a good defense. That's old school football philosophy right there.
Let me tell you, that boy RT Pros has been praying that the Niners would lose. Praying. Now
they have a lot of weapons. What weapons? The same weapons from last year. They still got beat.
Let me tell you something. RT Pros has been.
I'm gonna put this in your hands right now. Go ahead, take the stage. Go ahead.
He's praying. He's praying that we could lose because, of course, he's a Bears fan, and the Bears, the best thing they did this year is they got number 1 pick. Congratulations, Bears. You got number 1 pick. All right, that's it. That's all for you. Now, back to the real boys who's playing in the playoffs right now. Let me tell you, Cowboys was they were in the locker room celebrating, coach dancing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
they won the Super Bowl.
They thought they won the NFC Championship. The way they were dancing around there.
The NFC Championship. You know why? Because it's been like how long since they won a playoff game?
Road playoff game, 1993.
Thank you. Come on, man. So listen, we already what we've been practicing on is just getting over that hump and winning the Super Bowl. We've been winning. We've been going to the Super Bowl, going to NFC championships, building a team. We doing big things. Dallas, they just trying to win one game. I just want to win one game. Okay, we gave you that one game. You had Tampa. Now, we're going to get down to business. Dallas ain't got it. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right here, Dallas ain't got a shot. I don't care what my brother's saying. Dallas ain't got not one shot. I ain't worried about Dallas. I ain't worried about them. We're going to shut them down. They got to shut down our run.
And they're horrible against the run. Everybody should know that.
What's their weakness?
We're going to wear their asses out.
Oh, my God. Debo going to have a big game this week. Let me predict that. Debo going to have a big game because he's going to be doing his little sneaky runs. Then McCaffrey going to be like, how about me? Can I get some? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Number 25 going to be like, can I get some?
He's going to come in late. Fresh legs. Watch this. But you hit on a good point, though. You hit on a real good point. And I think that they know they got their eyes on one prize. They're not satisfied with getting in the dance. They know the work is not done yet. They know this is just part of the process, right? This is just another step they got to go through, but, they can't sleep on nothing. I don't think they will, but they know that there's only one goal at the end of the season that they will be happy and satisfied with. They know that. And, man, hearing Fred Warner talk before the game, his little hype videos, you can hear it in his voice, man. They're ready to go. Just, man, I can't wait for this one. This is going to be a good one. I cannot wait.
It's a long week, man. It's a long week.
I know. Right? You almost have to stop watching the the little, takes on it because it's just amping you up so much.
Yeah. And I'm, like I said, and all these, football analysts and folks, they have the audacity to still talk Dallas up like they actually even have a chance. Is just funny. But I just look at it, I go, okay, we'll see some come Sunday. We'll just see exactly how great Dak really is, and we'll find out how the rest of this team really is, because they're going to be going against the number 1, numero.
The house is going to be rocking. I know that.
Well,
the house is going to be rocking.
It's going to be loud. It's going to be a party. It'll be a party before the game. It'll be a party after the game. You know what I'm saying?
You said time for Purdy to feel the pressure. Come on, man.
What? Time for Purdy to feel the pressure from who? Micah Parsons or Pearson, whatever. That dude's they're gonna double team that guy. He last year he didn't do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing this year.
Just like the most interesting man in the world. That's
Trent Williams. Can't get by Trent Williams. You're gonna have to try to attack from somewhere else, but you can't take on Trent Williams.
They need to watch out for Bosa.
Quite a few times. He got to the point he was so tired he couldn't do nothing anymore. They need
to watch out for Bosa. That's what they need to watch out for. That defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. He's a Bears freak. That's right. That's exactly what he is. Bears freak. The ones that's on vacation right now, looking at the NFL draft for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rio said, well, y'all did one thing right. Got the first round pick.
I got the first round pick. Good job. That's how y'all build it. Keep building over there, y'all little Cubs. Keep building that stuff over there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We over here taking care of business, man. We getting this. Let grown folks do the things over there. Man. You stay over there. You over there in the sandbox. Go ahead and play over there.
Yeah. He tried to stir up stuff, man. My boy RT, man. So going into this game come Sunday, guys, obviously, again, we're not worried about the Cowgirls. Okay, so as long as we take care of what we take care of, we know we're gonna be good. But how do we get ready for them? I mean, how do you think Kyle's attack is gonna be against the Dallas Cowboys?
I think they're gonna run the ball. I think they're gonna run the hell out of it right at them. I'm gonna abuse that front line, get to that second level. And I would assume that he's gonna throw an extra body at Parsons to start trying to wear him down early. Double team block, a little tight end chip, kind of ear hole him a couple times, and let him know that we know that he's there, because he is a player that we got to keep an eye on, right? He's definitely a player that the offensive line, Brock Purdy, needs to know where he's at. Before every snap. He's a baller. He gets down and he plays, but the scheme is I think going to be the big thing that they're going to have to try to overcome as a defense. And the way he likes to, the 49ers running backs had 130 yards rushing before contact. I seen earlier today. So that means they're beating up the line, and these guys are running free before they're even getting touched. That means they're winning that in the trenches. It's not the running back, just breaking through tackles, making an amazing run. He's running free. He's running clear through lanes. 130 yards rushing before first contact. That's all blocking. That's all scheme. And everything that Shanny runs, he's going to set all that stuff up, and then bootleg back the other way once they start to be a little over aggressive coming down on the run. So, and Purdy keeps some plays alive. So there's a lot of good things that can happen out of that defense. The secondary is going to have to be awake, and that pass rush is going to have to go. Because I bet that they're going to go ahead and I think we're going to shut the run down early, and then Dak Prescott's going to have to throw the ball 50 times because they're going to be chasing, and that's exactly where the Niners want to be, because we got fast linebackers. DB's got to play right, and then that's going to let that defensive line get after it. Charles Omenihu, who's been playing all year long, man, 94 has been balling. I don't think he gets talked about enough. He's kind of like, but every game you keep an eye on him. 94 is going to make a play for you every game. And he had the forced strip this past game, right? That Bosa recovered the fumble. So he's in there making plays. That's what I think. That's what I think is coming. That's how I hope it plays out. But you never know until it's game time.
Coach Mario, what do you say, man? If you're getting ready to prepare for these cowgirls, man, what do you got in your pocket, man? What are your plays, man? What are you throwing at these guys?
I just want to say, what are we not going to do? My pockets are full. Okay, I'm pulling plays out of everywhere. Like it don't matter what we do. Everything that's what's so horrible about what the Cowboys are going to face. Everything. You think about our team. There's players on our team that haven't even shown everything yet. Like it is insane. You think about how many touchdowns that Kittle has received since Brock Purdy came on. You see how just with McCaffrey coming on, how crazy that's been. You see how everything is opened up. This dude understands his progressions. Okay, that's the beautiful thing. And I don't want to knock my boy Jimmy G, but what I'm saying is that, come on, guys, this is true. All we used to do is pray, Jimmy, don't give it away. Don't give it away. That was the whole thing. With Purdy, we're just like, who you gonna hit? Who you gonna hit? It's not even about don't give it away. I don't have that scared feeling in my pit.
Same, man.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely.
I have that feeling when Jimmy G got it, you're like, oh, I know you could do it, but I also know you can mess it up.
Exactly.
I don't have that with Purdy. And I feel like I pointed out last week what I felt was our weakness was the secondary. We was giving up too many big plays lately, and I feel like we start to fix some stuff. We still got some stuff to do, but this week, man, I really feel like, if I want to be honest with you guys, I'm being 100% honest.
Please.
I was more scared about the Seahawks than I am about the Cowboys, because the Seahawks know us.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
The Cowboys, they don't even know what's about to happen. They don't even understand what we got coming. They only heard about it. They heard through the grapevine of that monster that red monster that's been terrorizing the NFL. They don't know. They just heard about it through the grapevine. Now they're gonna walk in and they're gonna be terrified. Them Seahawks, I felt more nervous about them, but I still feel like we was gonna win. This Cowboys game.
Bro says Seahawks were weak, man. Well, I bet you Seahawks would beat Dallas. I'll tell you that much.
Seahawks could beat Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because remember, Jacksonville beat Dallas. The Texans, did they beat them or almost beat them? I mean, Washington beat them.
Right.
Let's be real about it, guys.
I agree. I agree with a lot what both you guys say. Like Jonathan said, it's going to be all about the running game. And it's going to be just standing like we always do. We always run this ball down these teams' throats. By a lot of time and stuff, which opens up the passing game. No way they're going to stop Debo, Ayuk, and George Kittle out there. And even if Ray's out there or Jennings, that's just too much. That's just overwhelming. And then with all the design plays that Kyle has, in his playbook, and he's got guys moving around all the time. I mean, sometimes you see Christian McCaffrey, he'll be in I formation with running back, he'll be in tight end spots, he'll even be out there in a wide receiver position. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what's coming. You know what I mean? And Dallas just, like you said, they're not going to be ready for this. They think they are, and yeah, you might have tape on Brock Purdy right now, but you haven't had on-field experience with Brock Purdy. That's a whole different ball game. Mm-hmm. So and I feel the exact same way. I'm not worrying about this. I'm not even tripping about this game. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, if we lose, it's because we beat ourselves. It ain't because what Dallas did. I mean, they should go in there and just have a field day on these guys.
Chili Will, the only thing we're going to lose on Sunday is maybe the coin flip. That's about it.
Might lose my voice.
That's it. Yeah, that's the only chance. Exactly. And we got a 50-50 chance of still winning the coin flip. But I'm just saying, that's it. That's the only chance. That's the only thing they could win is a coin flip. After that, it's just going to be a slaughter.
Yeah. Yeah. Adina said, when he came for Jimmy, I thought we were done, but this kid surprised me in a good way. He surprised everybody in a good way. I mean, that's why we're here just talking about him. I mean, this kid is just phenomenal, and he's a gem. I think this guy, we've all talked about the last, couple of weeks. This is just a great story that's happening before our eyes. So. I'm enjoying it more like I'm just kicking back. Like I said, what's the next chapter? What's this? Chapter 18, 19. When are we going to see this game? I'm waiting to see. You know what? I'm waiting to see the big game where Brock Purdy just has that monumental moment. I don't know if it's a big pass play or just something crazy he does to get that score.
Like 6 touchdowns. What you need?
Just win it.
I mean, he went for 4. Yeah. three passing, 1 rushing. I mean, kid's incredible.
Ain't no QB out there doing that.
But I know
QB out there with them numbers.
It's gonna be big.
Yeah. So, and the defense, like I think that if anything is our secondary, they gotta be ready. Because Dak obviously, I'm sure his way of thinking is gonna be like, I got nothing to lose here. Well, he does, but. He's gonna be hiking. He's gonna be hiking and get rid of that ball as fast as he can because he has to. You got to worry about Bosa coming at him and the rest of the whole defensive line. So he's got to get the ball in his hand quick. But he might get forced to doing some crazy stuff because he's gonna feel the pressure, no doubt.
He's gonna give one up.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna give one
up. An interception in this game.
He's gonna give one up. He's going to. He's gonna give one up.
But I think the secondary will match up really well with the Dallas Cowboys, compared to some other teams. It's some taller receivers I kind of worry about when Demo has to maybe go against some of the taller guys that are more experienced. But I think he can handle these guys. Ward obviously great cornerback that he is. He's always doing this thing. So the guys they're gonna come in laser focused. They know they're gonna be coming after Dallas. They just gotta, like I said, it's all about paying attention to detail. D'Amico Ryan's talked about it, right? A couple of weeks about eye discipline. These guys just have to make sure they, take care of whoever they're covering. Don't get too caught up in watching too much, but make sure you're aware of what's around you and who you're covering. What kind of play, what kind of coverages are you guys doing? You know what I mean? They just got to be on point. And they're going to be fine. I think they're going to do a great job. So, it's going to be a fun, exciting game.
And it's really not a rematch of last season. It's really not, right? We went to your house, so you had the advantage off top, right? And we beat you in your house. Now you come into our house, okay? That's the advantage back. And we got Brock Purdy, right? And we got Christian McCaffrey, okay? And we got a Pro Bowl safety that just happened to just shine out, right? You know what I mean? And Greenlaw's having a season, Greenlaw's having a season. So you're coming to our house where we got a full head of steam, and it's not even the same roster. So, I agree with you. If something were to happen, it's because, we laid an egg or we, you know what I mean? We shit, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of gave it up. But I don't think, I think, the game plan is going to be physical on both sides of the ball. You know what I mean? Take that extra shot, put your shoulder pad on someone's face mask early in the game and let them know you're there, and I think it's going to be that kind of game. And I think we're going to overwhelm them after time. Dak played real good against a weak defense. He looked sharp. I don't think the Niners are sleeping on none, but I expect them to bust them in the mouth from the jump. So that's it, man.
That's it.
All right. So now it's that time where we go ahead and put in our scores for the game, what we think, what the score is going to be for Sunday's game. So, Rhea, I'm going to start with you, man.
You want to start with me?
Yeah. You set the tone last week, so let's set the tone again, man.
Yeah. I like Rhea's tones.
So listen.
Also, Faithful, hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you think the score is going to be.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people commenting in. What's up, everybody? Game. What's up, Glenn? Thanks for checking in, brother.
So this week, Dak is going to be in his sleep number bed, all right? And he's going to be calling for Jerry, his daddy. He's going to be like, Jerry, I'm having nightmares. I keep thinking about Bosa.
Come on.
We got you, Dak.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do that, and it's going to be 45-20, baby. The Niners, 45-20. That's what's going down.
45-20. Real puts it out there. 45-20. Right on. I like that, man.
Hands down.
Oh man. I put the. Let me correct this here. 45-20 real. Okay. All right, Jonathan. What do you got, man? What do you got for the Niner faithful? Tell us what's your numbers.
Let's go. How about 30-20? I'll take 30-20.
30-20.
I'll be honest with you. I said 27-20 to a partner of mine earlier. He said we're at least scoring 30. So all right, let's go 30. 30-20. I'll give him 2 touchdowns. I give him 2 tugs, 2 field goals, and they're gonna earn the hell out of them too. And I don't think the score is gonna show the game. We're gonna beat them up.
Yeah, a lot of it'll be garbage points anyway. All right, my prediction is. Let's see. I'm gonna hang with Rhea a little bit, but I'm gonna say instead of 45, I'm gonna go one better, 46-24.
Okay.
46-24.
That's what I'm talking
about. And I think we put these guys, we send these guys, back home without their horses. And it's gonna be game. Gloria, hit up on. Let's see people on the chat. We'll see what y'all got for scores. Gloria.
There we go.
Anna Glow put in 31-17. All right.
I like that.
Okay.
Like that. You can skip that. We don't even announce.
We're talking about that. We're talking about no Dallas.
Skip. All right, that's a good one.
Doug, you got 38-13. All right, Doug, all the way from Orlando, baby. What's up?
Yeah.
So you got folks from Orlando checking in, man. That's awesome.
38, 31, 45, 46. Okay, I love it.
Yeah. So, man, keep those scores coming in faithful on what you think the score is going to be. Let's see who gets close. We'll talk about it next Wednesday. So let's see. Before we close out, we got a lot going on. Just thought I'd put a little info out there. Oh, I was going to ask you guys real quick.
One more thing before you close up.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So I got my actor figured out who's gonna play a Brock Purdy in the in the how about Tom Holland? How about Tom Holland? You know, young face,
You know
baby
what?
face,
That's the guy that
Spider-Man.
popped in my head when you guys first said. I thought about the Spider-Man dude. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
one.
Tom Holland. I was looking up some stuff. I said, there he is. I found him.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to hold that
Yeah,
to the end. So
he would be pretty good. He would be pretty
a little
good.
baby face going on, right?
Who's gonna play Jimmy G though?
Ooh.
Who's gonna play Jimmy G? Somebody. It got to be somebody that everybody think is like, you know.
Yeah, got to be the handsome one, right?
What's Matt Damon's buddy? What's that dude's name? The other guy that was in the Goodwill Hunting with him.
Oh, he too old now.
I know all the actors I keep thinking about are older.
He with J-Lo. He too big.
Oh, Ben Affleck. Oh,
Ben
Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Jimmy G, man. I don't know.
We got to think it out. Next week we'll come up with Jimmy G. We're gonna have it all figured out by the end of the season.
We got to figure out all the actors that will portray who we need when we come to pass. You know what I'm saying?
This shit's a movie. We got to figure out Trey Lance as well, man. So you know.
Exactly.
That's gonna be a short part. That's gonna be a short part.
It's gonna be a short part.
Oh man.
So playoff weekend. This is what we're looking at. So other
Let's
NFC
go,
game
baby.
will be New York Giants and Philadelphia Eagles. And Rio was already saying, watch out for them Giants, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people are feeling that, man, because for the first time watching them against who they played last week, but they were looking pretty good, man. I thought,
I thought they looked good too, man.
If Philly ain't careful, you know, they might be in trouble here. And then how about the big upset? Jacksonville Jaguars over the Chargers, man. Oh, I couldn't believe that.
Chargers blew it and cost me some money, man.
First half of that game for them to come back the way they did. Oh my goodness!
Oh, did you guys hear about that game? Oh my God! Somebody bet 1.4 million on the Chargers while they were up 27-0, so that they could win some stupid little money because they thought it was so guaranteed. So they basically did a money line bet.
Wow.
For 1.4 million, and all they were going to get was like 14,000.
That was automatic though.
They thought it was like a quick, easy.
Steal 14 grand. He thought.
Yeah, 1.4 million.
He thought.
27-0. Right? You would think
that must be money he could part with, because man, that's
I'll tell you what,
a lot of dope.
I didn't have 1.4 on it, but the Chargers cost me a couple bucks too, so I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, I'm sure they cost a lot of people some money. I mean, like I said, with the lead, they had that 27-point lead, or whatever, for a half. I thought that was over too. I was listening to it on the radio. I said, "Oh man, this game's over." I got home, man. I popped it on, man. Next thing you know, it, fools are coming back. I was like, "Whoa!"
Those fools coming back. I couldn't believe that one. That's terrible. Go hide in the hole for a month.
Might see what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? So. Man. Looking at the bracket, they're going to play Kansas City. I don't know. Mahomes better be ready, because Jacksonville's feeling themselves right now.
Oh, yeah.
That big comeback. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I cannot wait.
Next will be, which I think will be on Saturday, actually, but the Bengals against Buffalo. Now, this is the game that most likely will be in a remote location. There ain't going to be no fans there, right?
No, it's going to be in Buffalo.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, we corrected that issue last week. The only game that would be in a neutral location is if it was Buffalo versus KC in the NFC Championship.
Oh. That still could happen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And only if Buffalo's in it is it would be in a neutral site.
Yep. Only if Buffalo. Only if Buffalo or KC meet. That's it.
Okay.
All right, so I'll ask you real quick, Rio. So who do you like in this New York and Giants, New York and Eagles? Who do you like?
New York.
What about you, Jonathan? Jonathan, can you hear me?
I must be skipping over here.
Oh, who do you like between New York Giants and Philadelphia? Oh, I see. He's freezing up. I think he might have said it and I didn't get it.
Yeah, he's freezing.
Oh. His mic's off. Okay. Rio, who do you like between Kansas City and Jacksonville?
KC should take care of business there.
And Buffalo and Bengals.
I want to say Buffalo, but
Okay.
the Bengals also didn't impress me last week as well. So they both were shaky. I'll just give it to Buffalo because they're at home. That's it. That's how close I feel like it's going to be.
Okay. I think I'm going to ride with the Bengals, upsetting Buffalo at home. It's going to be a good game. Should be a good game. And I'm going to go with, I don't know why. I'm going to go with Kansas City. Can't go against Mahomes. And I'm going to go with New York Giants. Over then. Let me see. Jonathan, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I had a little situation, but looks like I
no
got
worries.
cut off there for a little bit. But
So
we
who
were
you
going
like?
over who we got in the AFC NFC Championship.
Yeah.
AFC,
who you like?
AFC side, I think it's going to be KC and Buffalo. Bengals almost lost it to the Ravens without a quarterback. I think KC Buffalo, and I think it was going to be KC Buffalo all season long. Niners Giants and Levi.
Yep.
Oh.
I
we're gonna have to get and have a good talk about that if that happens. But
will.
Before we go, also just for the 49er faithful, if you're tuning in and watching, I got a little info here on some of the Niner get-togethers that's happening this coming weekend. It looks like there's going to be a meet and greet party. My boy Travis King, the Red and Gold, going to be over at Metro City Restaurant and Bar, which is at 919 East Dune Avenue in Sunnyvale. That's on Saturday, January 21st. It's going to be from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Free before 1:30, kids free, all ages at event. So make sure you guys, if you want to come out, get the party on this weekend. That's going to be one of them going on. Then there is also Faithful Rally happening down at 163 West Santa Clara Street, San Jose. It starts at 6 p.m. till drunk a.m. 21 and over after 8 p.m. It's going to be at San Pedro Square at Socials.
Okay.
So make sure y'all know where to go and where the party's at. And then, of course, tailgate party. We're going to be out there. It's always a party out there. Green Lot 1, Pole 20, we're going to have some rappers out there. My man Jose Santana is going to be out there with his new song, For Life. Great song, I always like to play all the time. And there's going to be other parties going on out there at the tailgate. And then after the game Sunday, there's going to be there's a birthday party for this guy, Ozzy. I don't know this gentleman, but it's a Bay Area fella. He's having a birthday party. It's going to be at where's this at? It's Nova. Club Nova. It's at 83rd South 2nd Street, San Jose. Hosted by Pilo. We all know Pilo, my boy, always jamming and stuff. He'll be out there. And there's also another after party. It's going to be down in San Pedro Square, 87 North San Pedro's in San Jose. So there'll be a Niner after party going on after we whoop on Dallas Cowboys. And if you're out in Hawaii, we got our good friends out there. Chapter Ohana 1, Niner Empire. They're going to be watching the game at Buffalo Wild Wings out there. And you guys can check that out. If you're out there in Hawaii, that's where you got to go. That's where the hangout's going to be.
You locked in with everyone. I love it.
Yep. Game this Sunday, man. 3:30. It's going to be jumping. Faithful, like I said, be ready to bring the noise like you did last week. Man, let's take out them Cowboys and make them wish that they never were in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We want these guys to know we ain't playing. And this ain't Tampa Bay you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All you Dallas
thank you guys. Oh, what'd you say? What's that?
All you Dallas fans, come out to the after party too, man. Just take your jerseys off, come have fun, sip some drink. You know what I'm saying? Players, you're invited to. Dak, come drink your troubles away, man. It's all good. We got love in the Bay. We love you, man.
Hey, much love to you, faithful, man. Like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, man. Thanks for showing all the love to the show. Everybody, we love you guys. And again, can't wait for this Sunday. It's going to be so exciting, and we're going to be talking about it again next Wednesday. And, faithful, I'm telling you, Let's bring the noise come Sunday, baby. Let's make them make them hear us all the way to Dallas. It's gonna be so loud. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
So
sir.
we are already here, guys. Appreciate all the love and support, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Let's get it.